In this presentation, we're going to be talking about adding humor to your stories based on 8 funny bilingual books. One way is to think about an unusual and funny problem. What if you're scared of eating a baby Jesus doll that is inside a sweet bread? Or what if the bad luck is following you? What if you think your abuela is cooking ropa vieja, old clothes, for dinner? Another way is to think about things that normally don't go together. For example, a rabbit joining a fright club or a girl making mistacos, tacos filled with mistakes. What if your character is always thinking about funny what if? And what if is a way for you to add humor to your story. You can think, what if during Thanksgiving dinner the turkey is alive? Or any what ifs that comes to your mind. Who? Get your character, think about your character and all the flaws or different characteristics, and then exaggerate. For example, here, the girl who makes mistake is the president of mistakes. Her mistakes are really bad. You can also play opposites. So Vera, who is always brave, now she is scared of roller coasters. Or the trickster will be tricked. Think about a character that is unexpected. A little girl thinks she's gonna be scared of monster, but Benita is not scared at all. We can also use unreliable narrators. What is that? Well, sometimes a person is telling the story, but maybe like Miguel, he has too much imagination, and they are telling the story based on what they feel and what they see, and it's not exactly like real life. Here he says the bad luck is attacking him, but it really is the ants, right? On that. You can use puns like saying, I'm going to be telling a yoke. This is excellent. Everything based on eggs, on crack goes el cascarón. And puns are basically just a play with words. You can also use funny similes. Similes is when you say, for example, I'm as strong as a lion. I run fast like a rocket. So, but try to think about creative, original similes, like when she says, let me read it. My brain spins faster than a twister. Another way is like if your character, like Amelia Bedelia here, here's an idiom. An idiom or figurative language when you're playing with words, making things more interesting, but the words don't really mean what it says. For example, if it says put out the light, it doesn't mean that she has to get all the lights and put them outside. That can make a funny story like the one in Old Clothes for Dinner when Magali it thinks that her grandma was really cooking a old clothes stew and not ropa vieja, that is a dish from Cuba. Always exaggerate their feelings, exaggerate their actions. So here she's just not crying, she has like a waterfall of tears. So exaggeration is funny. Be specific, say numbers, say like 57 loops, not just many loops. Add art, and art can add a lot of humor. A surprise ending. I'm not gonna say the ending here, but looking at the pictures, what do you think is gonna happen to Claudia or Monica? And here's some tips from Natalie Alonso. I will let you read it. And here's some tips from Eliza Kinkz. I will let you read it. Some sample pages of the activity kit that can be found on unofficial.com, but also below on the descriptions. And here are some of my books. Please contact me for author's visit or for any questions.